Hi, everybody. I know that we're doing a whole lot of new stuff right now, especially with screencast videos. And then once you make the video, what do you do with it? How do you move it around? So I decided to do a quick intro video, and it's got the information I have. I know there are more people out there who know this stuff better than I do, so you might want to ask around if I don't answer your questions, but you can certainly come back to me and I'll help you if I can. So one of the first things I wanted to tell you about making videos is, as I've been doing this a whole lot in my coursework, you really try to get it in 1 or 2 takes. When I first started doing this, some of my videos I was doing 10 or 15 takes. It was taking an inordinate amount of time, and nobody's got that kind of time right now. So it's okay if you've got awkward pauses. Clearly, I've already got a couple. If it doesn't look quite right, people are very forgiving about this kind of stuff because most of them don't want to do it. So we're using Screencast1 in our district. I don't have my Chromebook on right now, but if you had your Chromebook, down the bottom, you'll see a Screencast1 icon. It is the orangish arrow type thing. The one on the bottom is for your video editor. To be honest with you, I've got very little experience with that, so I'm not talking about that tonight. I'm talking about how to make a basic video. So up here on your toolbar, you've got a Screencast1 app and extension. If you click on that, it's going to give you a couple of options. You can do just a webcam, and it will say this is the camera you're going to use. You can change it if you have more sophisticated equipment. This is the one that's built in on my computer I'm using right now. You want to make sure you turn the microphone on, and then on the desktop, which I like to broadcast both the desktop and from a webcam. That way it makes my picture smaller. You can use the embedded webcam, and then you'll get both of them. When you click record, you're going to hear a 3, 2, 1 countdown. After you click which screen you want to. I usually go with my entire screen because then I can move around to different tabs. So I'm going to share that. That was the 3, 2, 1 countdown. And so that's the whole recording piece of this. When you are ready, you're going to click stop, and on your Chromebook, you will have a little icon that says stop in your lower right hand corner. I'm going to click the X on my picture, and hopefully that's going to stop it. Stop sharing. And then once I've done that, I get the editor. So this is the part I wanted to show you. And what this gives me is it's saving it to Drive. I'm going to title my link. And I've been leaving the date on all of mine just because I really like having that date. So this is going to be how to screencast. And then that's going to save it. You can copy a shareable link and drop it in somewhere. You can share it to Google Classroom if you want. I like going straight with the link. It works better for me. If you have a YouTube channel, you can put it on YouTube. That gives you a little bit more creativity as far as where you can drop it. But if you copy the shareable link, it puts it on your clipboard. So then if you go over to, if you close that piece now, and we go over to I just opened up a Google Doc, and Command V, there is my link. If I highlight it and click link, then you should be able to click right on that and get into your screencast recording. So there's my how to screencast. Another thing I wanted to show you is when you get into Screencast, if you click on My Recordings, there are all the recordings I've done so far using this particular program. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you, so I'm going back into that Google Doc. If you are sharing this with people, you have a couple of options. You can get a shareable link so that you don't have to put in the name of every single person you want to give this to. So putting it into the template that we're using, I would go shareable link. But before you do that, can view. You do not want necessarily everybody to be able to edit this. For some things, you might want people to comment, and only people in your group, like the Biddeford Schools group, will be able to comment on it. But can view is what's going to work for me right now. You can see I switched it here. If you'd forgotten, you can switch in here. So mine's can view, and then it copied my link. So then if I want to put my link in somewhere, I'm going to click done, and then Command V again. There is my link to this document. When they click on it, it should take them. I like to click the link thing and make it a live link. So that's it basically. I know maybe I went fast, but if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. Thanks.